Okay, after Win a Trip to Browntown was all of the wrong kinds of bad, thank God we have Pinocchio, A True Story, which is bad in all of the best ways possible. It was honestly a little weird finally watching the whole movie after seeing random clips of it for about the past year. Oh, what? You don't think this is a true story? Do you dare question the talking horse who is relaying all of this information to us?
Here's an idea. Why don't you make yourselves comfortable, and I'll tell you all about what really happened to the wooden boy.
Yeah, true story. Sorry, the only one I trust to tell me real history is Alan a Dale the Rooster from Robin Hood.
And my job is to tell it like it is, or was, or whatever.
I mean, look, you got your typical Pinocchio story here. Geppetto is lonely, so he makes a wooden boy, even though he has the company of the talking horse, who must be annoying Geppetto so bad that he's like, no, I'd rather hang out with this dummy who's quiet. But luckily, he fixed the magic wand of the fairy, who is feeling generous and goes, I'll make his doll come to life. He doesn't really so much act like a boy, but more like a drunk-ass grown man with the voice of Pauly Shore.
Alive! I'm a boy and I'm alive!
Welcome back, Pauly. It's been a while since we've had a bad Pauly Shore comedy, and thank the Lord it's this. Instantly an investigation starts where there's a series of robberies and they think it's the random wooden boy who did this. And we'll get the information out of him if we have to stuff a used handkerchief in his mouth. More on that later. But it's Pinocchio, so you know the circus is gonna come into it somewhere. The circus here needs a new act, which is weird that they have to resort to Pinocchio, since this is a circus made up of gun-toting talking animals. Believe me when I tell you that the miscast voices are not the weirdest parts of some of these scenes.
My greetings, sir.
Mamma mia! A wooden boy!
Yeah, take that, Pinocchio. You might not have strings, but you've got bullets to hold you down. The horse isn't so much Pinocchio's conscience, since even he's like, yeah, I think you should join the circus, Pinocchio. Let's go tell your father. Pinocchio's gonna be gone for a while. Also, Pinocchio can hatch his plan to get so laid by the owner's daughter. I mean, maybe not, I'm not sure.
Who's there?
It's just me.
Pinocchio, you need to listen to me. I have to tell you something.
I'm here to tell you something, too.
But ooh, rejected. Best hunt down the fairy to turn him into a real boy so his love interest will like him. But the fairy's like, no. Sorry, you're stuck with plenty of shots of roaming around with a horse's ass for no reason. A lot of the syncing doesn't really match up that well, but there's other kinds of timing that's bad too, like when they shoot a beehive that lands on a horse. There's so much of it that's just weird, like a conversation going on, but it's distracting because of a random ass clown standing in the background, or people who just pop up out of thin air.
But I guess I'm just doomed to be a wooden puppet for the rest of my dumb life.
Excuse me, but that's not necessarily true.
Okay, creepy guy, how long were you standing there? But even with the bad timing and bad editing, it'll try to get ambitious, like escaping the fire, or jumping gates in slow motion, and dodging more bullets.
Butterface! Oh!
Damn, watch out for Clan Cat. But back to that handkerchief, because you're expecting this to end like a regular Pinocchio story, until there's a twist that implies there's been a much darker storyline going on with the circus owner and who we thought was his daughter.
It has my family's monogram on it. It was 11 years ago. My darling little daughter went missing. And that's when I decided to become a detective.
You are my father.
Why was I not watching a movie about that? The thing is, I can't harp on this movie too much due to its voices. I have actually seen both English versions of this, And the version without Pauly Shore, yeah, it's still bad, but it's just kinda lame. And the horse is way more obnoxious in that other version. Here it's John Heater, who does fine. Here, by getting Pauly Shore to voice this part.
Father, tell me, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see. I want to meet other people.
They've opened themselves up to comedy gold, and they didn't make the movie good, but they made it watchable. They made a movie so ridiculously cast that it seems tailor-made to pull clips from it and show it without context.
Buddy, you are alive!
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't really know what grade to give it. I guess I'll give it a D+, but it's a C at D+. Pauly Shore saved this film. It's one of the funniest bad movies I've seen in a really long time, and even funnier than the Laugh Riot Redeeming Love. I'm all for this opening up a new genre of animation where Pauly Shore voices all the characters from classic fairy tales. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Be sure to subscribe to us today and click the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.